fake Kelsey Grammer to kick this show off.
Let's cook this pig.
Here we go. Well, hello there, everyone. This is Keith from Keith's Comics, coming to you from the Keith's Comics studio and warehouse. A nice chilly evening. Good to talk some comics. We can see the early adopters are here. Hiya, Alan. It's good to see you. All right. We are all over the place on tonight's show. We have a lot of fun stuff. And then we have some slabbed books. And then don't forget, we have a second show. After this show is done, we'll tighten it all up and then bundle up and get ready for the Variants show. We have some amazing stuff in the Variants show because we have a very good week. If you're new to the show, drop into the comment section on the Keith's Comics Network Facebook page and say hello. If you're old to the show, do the same thing. If you're watching our show on any of our Keith's Comics Facebook pages, that's great. We simulcast there. That's all good in the neighborhood. But if you want to claim anything, you need to be on the Keith's Comics Network page. Full disclosure, we're here to sell you some stuff. We're going to show you some comics one at a time, talk a little bit about them if we can. And then if you like the comic, it fits your budget and your FOMO, dive into the comments of the Keith's Comics Network, type claim and give us the title of the book, and we'll sort out how to get it to you. With me, as always, my wife, Cindy.
Hello.
She's over there looking at funny cat videos, I think.
That's what it is. What you get.
And then Chris will be showing you the books one at a time. So there you go. All right. So you're ready to go there, Chris?
Sure.
All right. I don't know. Did he freeze it last week or whatever? Go find the fake Kelsey Grammer, Cindy, so we can start the show.
Kick this pig.
Keith's Comics.
All right. Let's make sure we have audio. Looks like it across the board. And here we go. Turn on the cameras. Comic Cam is on. Our first item for tonight. Hey, Chris, you got a shout out.
Hey.
First item tonight has an older Teen Titans from 1966. If you're trying to put together your collection and you need one of the earlier ones, who is this? Is he must fight Robin alone? That seems like a bad plan, especially when you got other superheroes just standing around. Who is that? The Bumblebee or the Ice Cream Man or something like that? I don't even know who that is.
The Mighty Aardvark? I don't know.
I don't know who that is either, but he's going to make his...
He's so awesome he never appeared again.
He never appeared again. All right, this $6. It's a great reader copy of this. $6 for Teen Titans. I need to fix that camera. The Comic Cam, turn that on, click on that, and click on that, and it's unlocked, right? All right, next up.
Next up, it's a three-parter.
Ooh.
Star Trek The Motionless Picture, comic adaptation.
It took 3 issues to tell that story? I don't know. Seems like half of that they were just...
2.5 hours to tell the story of them just staring at special effects.
Staring at a green screen most of the time. It seems like that's what they were doing. This is the famous V'ger. Look at that. Oh, that's coming right at you. Issues 1, 2, and 3 here in this 3-pack. These are very nice VF copies. That Teen Titans is just struggling over there, isn't he?
There we go.
Okay.
They're going away in a minute.
That's
So
right.
hopefully a nice home.
There you go. Star Trek 1, 2, and 3, the motion picture movie adaptation. $20 in store, $15 if you claim it here. Make sure you're in the Keith's Comics Network when you do. Next up.
Secret Origin.
This...
Ambush Bug.
Yeah, and this is a crazy, all that are oddball titles here. You got Ambush Bug, Rex the Wonder Dog, Stanley and his Monster, and the Trigger Twins. Were they Western?
Western characters, yeah.
Western characters. All right. Secret Origins, a really nice, fun issue here. Issue number 48 from that run. From 1990, or is that 1980? 1990. 1990. $10 in store for this. It's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, and it's an homage to the 1966 Batman as they're climbing up the wall. $8 if you claim it here. Secret Origins featuring Ambush Bug. Next up,
Captain America, the Falcon, failing again.
Oh my gosh. This is part of that run. I'll be putting out a few every week till the end of time. This is issue 204, a really spectacular I don't know. What do you think? I'm talking to Chris now. How do you say? Please hold. I'll do something. What do you think? Do that. Accidentally clicked on the side clicker there. Issue 204 from 1976. This beautiful VF minus newsstand copy of this Kirby classic. $12 in store, $9 if you cannot live without it. Which I don't even know how you could live without this book. It's so awesome. $9 for Captain America 204. Next up.
The Twilight miniseries. Nope, no sparkly vampires in this one.
Oh, they're just sparkly outer space, huh? Just a great classic. Is it Garcia Lopez art on that? I remember.
Howard Chaykin did the writing. It was basically all the spare space characters like Star Hawkins and Manhunter 2070 and stuff like that, updated to a grim and gritty type of future. But Garcia Lopez art is just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Don't own these 3 books, you really should.
And it's all 3 issues of that series. They're all prestige format.
In the prestige Dark Knight Returns format.
That $10 may be less than the cover price on that, I think. All right, all 3 issues, $10 in toto. Next up.
You all want to read this.
Holy smokes.
Or Thing versus Hulk.
Holy smokes. Wow, this presents fantastic. Look at that. Technically, it's going to be a VG grade. Enough said. Fantastic Four Hulk versus Thing. It's a throwback to issue number 12, wasn't it? It had the Thing versus Hulk battle. This issue 112 is from 1971. We're going to put 100 and how much? 190? No, $130 in store, right? And we'll knock $10 off because we just got this in last week. 120 is if you claim it here. If you always want to, this book does not come through very often, and then when it does, it's usually thrashed. And while this technically is going to be a lower mid grade, it's still a beautiful looking copy. Yeah, well, I don't know where Pablo is. He must have had too many Puerto Rican food last night, and he's all carb overloaded. In case you missed it last night, we did a pop-up show of the Avengers. I know Alan took a look at it. It was all Avengers. We did just a quick pop-up show. We're processing so many books here in the warehouse that it's easier to do some pop-up shows than it used to be. And all those books are on their way to the store unless somebody claims them. So if you miss them in the show, ask around because they're in one of our stores somewhere. Fantastic Four, number 112, $120. Next up,
you ask for action, you get action.
Oh, nice Neil Adams cover here. Action Comics, is Ty out there? Is this one you need? Issue number 361. It's a very well-read copy. It's the second appearance of the Parasite. The first one, I think he's punching a brick wall. I don't remember. From 1968, $6 for this well-read copy of Action Comics 361, and find out what happened the second time the Parasite came around. Next up,
it's the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, conditional offering, because somebody's been buying these as we put them out. Garrett, are you out there? Now, you can claim anything that has a conditional offering, but if the person who usually gets them claims it, they will slide in front of you. But it's also always good to claim stuff that you're interested in, even if you don't get it, because that lets me know what people are interested in. So we have so many targets of opportunity here in the warehouse. Now I insist that whenever Chris goes out the warehouse, he takes a bottle of water and some breadcrumbs so that he can find his way back. Ultimate Spider-Man 10 from 2001, $6 for this VF minus copy. Pablo's here. All right. Alan woke him up. Nice. $6 for Ultimate Spider-Man number 10, the original Ultimate Spider-Man. Next up,
Thunder Agents.
All right. Is this? I think Wallywood's still doing this, right?
I believe so.
From 1966. Is that what it says there? All right. The Tarantula. Issue number 9 of the Thunder Agents. $15 for this solid VGE copy. It's $10 if you claim it now. Dinner is Puerto Rican rice. That's 2 nights of Puerto Rican food, right? Carb overload there. Beware. You're going to end up like old Keith at Keith's Comics. Issue number 9 of Thunder Agents, $15.
Hanging out with awesome books, what?
$15 in store, $10 if you claim it here. Next up.
Next up, Marvel Team Up.
Oh, I think Alan, this is a Frank Miller cover, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Issue 106 from 1981. A sharp VF copy of this. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I think they're going to fight the Scorpion. I'm not 100% sure. And Cap, I sure hope he has what do you call those Apple things that you can find stuff with? Hope he has that on the shield, because that's going to be pretty hidden. And somebody's going to get hurt by that. $10 in store, $8 if you claim it here. You're right. Next up.
Next up for all the bronies out there.
Hey, bronies, what you got? This is a twofer. This is 2 issues of My Little Pony. But what's cool is they're both autographed by the artist Tony Fleeks. AMH, I guess is how he signs it, with an exclamation point. So where is the autograph on that one?
It's right here.
There we go.
And right here on this character's back.
There we go. So if somebody in your life is a big brony, or maybe a budding brony, as it were, here's 2 issues signed by the artist for only $6. Next up.
Next up, Avengers West Coast foil cover with Mephisto.
Oh, Mephisto in the peak shenanigans time period. West Coast Avengers, number 100, featuring Mephisto and some red foil embossed, right? Yes. All right, embossed. VF copy is $10 in stores, $7 if you claim it here. All right, next up.
Another Teen Titans before they were new.
Oh, yes. I don't even know why he's smacking it. What is Mal's power exactly?
He had that horn, I guess.
So why is that crowbar glowing? I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe borrowed it from the record from Marvel.
Yeah, it's a crossover. Issue number 45 of the original Teen Titans run. This one's from 1976. $12 in store, $10 if you claim it here. A nice mid-grade, a nice solid fine copy of this. And Chris, can we move everything right just a little bit? Oh yeah. All right, next up.
Next up. Oh, sorry. Am I doing the right thing?
Now you are.
Right there?
There you go.
Okay.
All right, Uncanny X-Men 281. Nice, solid VF copy for your collection. Was that Art Tybert doing the artwork there? I think that is. Yeah, $6 for this beautiful VF copy of Uncanny X-Men. People are very busy this time of year, getting back to school and such, and we really appreciate anybody checking out our show. But most of you seem to watch it later on, later tonight, tomorrow, even Saturday. We're seeing a lot of people watch that, and we certainly do appreciate that. And if you're watching in the future, hello, future. Sure appreciate you. Awesome. Next up.
Metamorpho.
Oh, Metamorpho. He's about to be a big player in that Superman movie, I think. I think somebody, I watched one of those not behind the scenes, but Everything You Missed YouTube videos, and it seems like he might be trapped in some kind of bad situation. This Metamorpho, the Element Man from the original run from 1966. 10 issues, maybe 12 issues, I can't remember. $6 for this VG copy of Metamorpho, the Element Man, with the go-go checks at the top. Next up.
Batman.
I'm Batman. Our first pop-up show a few weeks ago was a Batman show, and we have plenty of Batmans to mine, especially this group that I'm going to start mining here in the next couple of weeks. These are all one owners, put right into bags and boards. Oh my gosh, this issue 374 is a spectacular Penguin cover. It's a VF copy. It just looks great. $12 in store, which is a crime to begin with. But then I'm just going to knock a couple bucks off so we don't have to process it. $10 for Batman number 374. Nice cover on that. Look at that. Next up,
swag.
Oh, is it swag time? All right, swag time. Swag time, swag time, swag time. It's time for swag time. Swag time. All right, what do you got?
First up, hey, we're leading with Batman with Amigo Batman.
All right.
Well, a more modern one. But
The more modern edition of the Mego Batman. This is $25 in store, $15 if you claim this. Still, it's the original package. I don't know about the pink outer carton on that, but there you go. It doesn't exactly strike fear into evildoers, but we'll go with what you got. Next up,
we got this little Green Lantern figure that came with the DVD of New Frontier.
oh, with the New Frontier DVD, you got this Green Lantern. We got it in a collection. $299 or $299. How rare is that?
Yeah, we say rare.
All right, $299, or if you claim it during the show, $2.99. One of the two. Next up,
Little baby Superman lunchbox.
oh, a little tiny lunchbox to keep your secrets in, or
Or the one bullet when you're really, really down? No, that's horrible.
so your erasers, paper clips, pens, little tiny. It does not have a thermos. Don't start on me. What do we have on that? $1.99. There you go. A little Superman 10. Next up,
a box. The making of Star Trek 2.
oh my gosh, I wanted to flip through that. That fell way down.
Yeah, it's too heavy. Hold it.
The making of Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. Khan! It won't go on the rack?
How's that look?
Pretty good. $6 though for this behind the scenes of Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Paramount was not really excited about doing that movie. What do you think after the snooze fest of #1? But it got made, and let's see how for $6 you can find out. Next up,
Got to be the one.
calendar, Olivia, art.
oh, the Art of Olivia 2025 wall calendar. This is the signed edition, $30 in store, $20. Is that right? It's a little low. The price is a little low. If you put it up, there we go. See, it's signed by Olivia. Someone gifted this to me, and I already had one. So there you go. Oh, that's very nice. Olivia signed 2025 calendar for 2025, $20. Hello, Larry, from the frozen west of Texas. Nice. All right. Welcome. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Next up.
That's in the swag.
That's it for swag time. Oh, went too fast. Sorry, Pablo. No CDs yet. Well, maybe.
Entire swag episode.
Swag time. Swag time. Swag time is over. Swag time. All right. Next up. X-Men number 119. This is a reader copy. I mean, it presents fine, but it is thrashed. But if you need one to fill out your collection, $6 for issue number 119 of the X-Men from 1978. Next up. All right, Deadpool's Secret Wars. Now, Chris, with the deal on this was that they kind of retroconned the fact that even though we didn't see it, Deadpool was there during the Secret Wars all along. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to sneak all that stuff into the Secret Wars movie. I don't know. But here we go. A Scotty Young cover of Deadpool's Secret Wars from 2015. $20 in store, $10 if you claim it here for this Scotty Young variant of Deadpool's Secret Wars. Next up. Crazy expensive book. Oh my gosh. Life with Archie number 41. You're going like, what the heck? I mean, this is a nice, solid mid-VG from 1965. What's so important about this? Well, it turns out it's the first American appearance of Godzilla and Mothra. And we'll bet you weren't expecting that. Issue number 41 is $150 in this grade in our stores, or $130 if you claim it here. Yeah, whenever you get a chance, go look online and you'll see, holy smokerinos. As it turns out, Cindy did a little research on it. The very first page is a splash panel of Godzilla fighting Mothra, and it turns out that Archie and who? Betty and Veronica? Archie and Veronica are at the drive-in movie seeing...
We're sitting in the theater on a date, and she's bored.
Oh, okay, I misheard. So they're at the theater watching Monster Melee, I think was the name of the movie, and she's bored. So there you go. And there we go. I always needed a reason to go with Team Betty, and there it is. Life with Archie number 41 is $130. If you're a Godzilla fan or know somebody that's Godzilla adjacent, this is something that I bet they've never heard of. $130. Next up.
The Frankenstein Monster.
Oh, roll fire. Frankenstein Monster had a title. I think this is the next to last issue, or people like to say to me, the penultimate issue. Issue number 17 here is a fine plus copy. I couldn't pull the trigger on VF, but it's very nice, from 1975. I guess Mike Plug was off of the book by this time. $18 in store, $15 if you claim it here. Frankenstein Monster had his own title. I got all excited because where was that? Is that Marvel Premiere or something like that, where they had a Frankenstein Marvel Spotlight maybe? I go, oh, I found one of those. The first appearance of the Frankenstein Monster in the Marvel Universe. No, it turns out the first appearance of the Frankenstein Monster is like in the mid-50s in a horror book.
Huh.
So, and good luck finding one of those. Not gonna happen. Next up,
Superman.
a little type 8 there. Superman, I don't know, you may have this one already. Oh, poor Crypto. Oh my gosh.
The jar, right?
Right, yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, it looks bad for old Crypto. Oh my gosh. Number 195 is a nice, good reader copy from 1967. It'll only set you back $6. I bet you anything that's Krypton gas. What do you want to get? $6 for Superman 195. Next up, Thor. Look, oh, this is the first appearance of Ego, right? This book was crazy expensive until that movie came out. And and then, you know, that Thor issue. Why do we have Thor issues on Thursdays? Because it's Thor's Day. It's a new day, Thor's Day. Thor's Day. There we go. Thor number 132. Nice VG Plus copy. Thor laying the smacketh upon something there. First, Ego. $25 in store. 15 if you 15 or 18. 8 whatever it says. 18. 18 if
25 in store.
25 in store, 18 if you claim it here. Next up,
Robin 2, Joker's Wild, all issue 1s, all hollow covers.
All right, Robin 2, The Joker's Wild. 4 copies of number 1. What is that? That's got to be 92, right? 92, 93, somewhere around in there. They have all of them had these little spaces, and they just glued a hollow foil on there. You know, A for effort, I guess. This is all 4 covers. Look at that. That's a pretty nice cover there. All 4 of them together. What do we have on that?
Oh, sorry. $10. $20 in the store.
$20 in store, $10 if you claim it here. Not. Oh, pardon me. Next up.
Tales of Suspense.
Oh my gosh. All right, we need to go right just a little bit. I'm a little exasperated because it's sometime both of them need to go right. So there we go. Let it slide down just a little bit. It needs to go. The bottom needs to pop out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Tales of Suspense number 99, which is the last issue of the title. And this issue, oh my gosh, this issue is so nice. But it has tape on the spine. Not just a little tape. The whole spine is taped. Oh, man. And then I remember a story a long time ago, but there was an old vintage comic dealer, I want to say New York, that used to tape every old vintage comic that they got in because they said it preserved them. And they even had like a sign up that said, tape on the spine is not damage. I think a lot of people would disagree with that. But this is a beautiful, now I have to put it a VG Max, I guess, from 1968. The last issue of this Iron Man, the story continues into Iron Man and the Submariner number 1, and then into Iron Man number 1. And the Captain America story continues into Captain America 100. So while this is the last issue, and they even talk about it at the end of each story, I don't think they knew what they were going to do with Iron Man, because it just says, stay tuned. Also, one other funny thing on the letters page, it said, hey, true believers, do us a favor and keep your letters down to 1 page. Awesome. For issue number 99 of Tales of Suspense, with tape on the cover, which we're not going to charge extra for. $10 in store, $7 if you claim it here. What? Ty, welcome to the show. What is it? Okay, next up.
Next up, the Timberwolf miniseries.
Oh, where's my Legion fans at? Your future is this? He somehow got thrown back into a world he never made, right?
Yeah, back in the past.
Yeah.
In this wolf form.
Oh, and there's the Dominion too. Yikes, that's going to leave a mark. Issues 1 through 5, the complete miniseries from 1992. This would be $10 for the complete miniseries in store. $6 for 5 issues. That's barely over $1 a book. Goodness gracious me! Timberwolf miniseries for $6. Next up.
Next up, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, Garrett's missing out. It's conditional. Ultimate Spider-Man number 11 VF copy. This is a beautiful VF copy of that. Look at that cover. Nice. Not a big fan of Bagley's artwork, but these covers in retrospect are pretty solid. $8 if you claim Ultimate Spider-Man number 11. It'll be $8 in the store too. We're just giving you first shot at it. Next up.
Ready for lightning round?
Oh, Pablo, are you ready for a nap after all those beans and awesome, delicious Puerto Rican whatever you had? Which I'm sure it was delicious. All right, it's time for lightning round. Lightning round are $1, $2, and $3 books because we have $1, $2, and $3 bins in our stores. This is overstock, lower grade stuff I didn't know what to do with. Our problems are your bargain. Next up.
$2 books.
$2 books from the free comic book day. Maybe you missed this special one shot of Energon Universe. This was from free comic book day. I put $2 on that, huh? All right. Nice. Pablo. No, Pablo, take a nap. Don't fall over dead. Oh my gosh. $2 for the free comic book day Energon Universe. Next up.
Shadowhawk number 1.
Shadowhawk for number 1 from that peak shenanigans time of the 90s. Early 90s foil embossed Shadowhawk number 1. Original printing. Oh, nice. How much did I say? $2. Next up.
Batman Secrets issue 4 by Sam Keith.
Oh, I love this cover. Batman Secrets number 2. This is just in a random box, so throw it out there. This is pretty nice. Batman Secrets number 2, $2. Next up.
Count Duckula number 4 with Danger Mouse.
Oh my gosh, that's a very early appearance of Danger Mouse. $2 for Count Duckula. Next up.
Adolescent Black Belt Hamsters.
No, you miss it.
Radioactive?
Yep.
Okay.
Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters with some kind of who is that Wallace and Gromit looking cover here? Did we say?
Looking.
Yeah, claymation looking. That's right. This is issue number 3, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. From the when was it? Mid '80s, somewhere around in there.
Yep.
Did I say $3 or $2? $2. Next up.
52 week 1.
Ah, 52 week 1. Are we?
52.
The good 52. Wow. So if you are interested in ever completing a run of 52, we probably have 5 or 6 runs. I don't know if we could get to them in any timeliness, but if you are interested in one, drop me a note and we will make them very affordable for you, except for the first ISIS and first Batwoman, and I think there was one other. There's only like 3 key issues, but the rest are just good, fun reads. How much is that? $2? $2. Next up.
Now we're in the $3
$3.
Immortal Hulk 43 for
UFOs. Is that an Alex Ross cover?
Yep.
All right.
A lot of those.
Immortal Hulk 43 with an Alex Ross cover. $3. Next up.
Adventure Big Boy.
Oh, look at that. From 1970, The Adventures of the Big Boy. I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember Kip's Big Boy and that you would get a comic. Oh my gosh, this is great. Issue, what number is that?
6.
Number 60?
59.
Number 59.
159.
Number one. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of months. Issue 159 of Adventures of Big Boy. $3. Next up.
Amazing Spider-Man number 80. 800.
800. This is only $3 because it's got a really gnarly like crease in the middle of it, like somebody picked it up and then just kind of twisted it wrong. So that's like way under cover price. So if you don't care about that because you always wanted one for your collection, this is a really cool issue. Issue 800 for only $3. Next up, oh yeah, I remember their burgers being great too.
Justice League of America, 1991
Kip's Big
annual.
Boy?
Oh yeah.
yeah, the one in North Park Mall. We went every Sunday when we came to Dallas from Shreveport.
Oh, there was one in North Park Mall.
Yeah, I can't. I remember playing on those things in North Park Mall. I can't remember where the Kips was exactly, but it was so good.
Yeah, we had one in downtown Grand Prairie, and the big boy was a local legend. We had during senior day,
Oh, they took it.
they would take him and he'd put him on the lawn of the high school until I guess somewhere in the 70s the managers got in on it, and instead of it getting damaged, they just unbolted it and said, "Please come take it,
Right.
and we'll come get it later."
Colorado, they did that with the statue because they would always come and take the head off because someone had sawed it off once. So they would bolt it back on, but then when it came time for kids to steal it, they
Let it go.
easier.
Hey, Rich Peterson here. Oh, all right, old home week. All right, next up,
Spider-Man 350.
Spider-Man 350, only $3. Again, I think that this has either like a soiled spot or a stain on the back cover. So I thought, what the heck? We'll just throw it up there for somebody who needs it. Yeah, that's right. Claim. That's right. Next up.
Daredevil 202.
All right.
Assistant Editor's Month.
It's Assistant Editor's Month. Daredevil number 202 versus the Savages. $3. Next up.
Next up, Uncanny X-Men 191 with Vision and Colossus fighting in front of a wall full of vases.
Oh, wow. That's for this is John Romita Jr. cover, I believe. That's a lot of work on that for a book I'm selling for $3. Yep. Next up,
X-Men 219.
X-Men 219.
Brett Blevins cover.
All right, nice. Oh, I don't know what's going on there, but it doesn't look good for Havoc there. $3 for X-Men. Next up,
the Hellfire Gala official guide.
I think this was a promo piece we gave out. When was it? Does it say the year on the back of that, Chris?
It's recently. 21.
2021. That's not recently anymore. People that went to high school in 2021 are graduating now. Hellfire Gala, the official guide, $3. Next up,
X-Men 110.
X-Men 110. Oh.
Ghost Cyclops or Ghost Colossus.
Ghost Colossus. Is that Kitty Pryde? Is that after she kicked him to the curb?
I think so.
Yeah. So this is the numbering from the run with Jim Lee started in 92. Mm-hmm. Next up.
Does the X-Men's 90210?
Yes, that's right.
New X-Men 123 when Grant Morrison was writing it.
Oh yeah, this is a really cool book, and part of that, I don't know if Cassandra was in it at this time. This has a big smear at the bottom of it, like somebody was eating some Church's chicken and reading it at the same time. If you look at the barcode, you'll see it. But that just makes it a nice reader copy for $3. Next up,
hey, more brony fuel for you guys.
All right, this is just an issue of My Little Pony that was randomly in a box. Issue number 2 of Friends of something or another. Parts of Friendship or something like that. $3. Next up.
This is actually America number 8 with a homage to Spider-Man 39 lenticular cover.
Yeah, America Chavez had her own book for a while. This is issue number 8. They did these lenticular homage covers. This is the one for that with homage to Spider-Man number 39. $3. Next up.
She-Hulk 159. Another lenticular.
Oh, with the leader. Mm-hmm. There you go, Chris. You were talking about how you wanted more leader. Yeah. This is She-Hulk number 159. So they went back to the original numbering here. What year is those? 2016, 2017, right around?
2017, 2018.
2017, 2018. $3 for this She-Hulk. Next up.
Last of the lightning rounds. Champions 13 and last of our lenticular covers.
Oh, yeah. All right. Champions. They keep wanting to make that a thing. I don't know if it ever is. $3 for this lenticular variant. All right. There we go. That's all I got. Lightning round is over. Somebody wake up Pablo. All right. Back to the regular show. Let's go.
Paradise Lost, Justice League of America, when they had this angel character who appeared.
That's Angel Azrael as opposed to Azrael the Batman Batman. Issue 1 through 3 of JLA. It's a miniseries. It's all parts from 1998. $12 in store. $8 if you claim it here. Next up.
Hulk number 2, second printed with the Red Hulk.
Ooh, I hope our fridge is watching.
Oh, there we go. Conditional. If they're out there. Yeah, I put it conditional. Someone in the last few shows have been begging me for some Red Hulks. I found them, and I'll start doling them out every week now. We'll start off light running Hulk number 2, the second printing. This is a Fine Plus copy. I don't think you can actually see it, but it looks like someone dropped it on the bottom left, and it's all wrinkled up. You have to look at it really closely. So it's not near mint, but still going to put $14 on this in the store, or $10 if you claim it here. The angel is Zuriel. Thank you, Larry. Not Azrael, Zuriel. Okay, thank you. See, there you go. If you got something to add to the show, jump on in here. Keep us on the straight and narrow. We appreciate it. Next up,
Batman 373.
oh my gosh, look at this cover on this. This beautiful scarecrow cover on this. This is fantastic. Issue 373. This is from that Batman collection that I'll be doling out. This is beautiful, sharp VF copy of this from 1984. $25 in store, $20 if you claim it here. Look at that. It's read once very gently, and then bagged and boarded, it looks like. And then it's been, I had to like gently pull them apart because they've been together for so long, compressing each other in this collection. Sweet copy. $20 for Batman 373. Next up. Chris is reading comics over here.
Superboy.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. We don't want that in the show. Well, I guess we can grab another book from this. All right. Superboy. This, oh my gosh, a 10-cent Superboy from 1958. I don't know what the secret is about Superboy's glasses, but for $35, you can find out. Look at this very nice copy of this. Not the usual Texas patina. I mean, it's a little off-white. And it looks like somebody wrote their name on it, which is what I would have done in the 50s too, before I started handing my comics out. $50 for... It's like, go get a grocery bag and put these up. Put them in your drawer and forget about them. Superboy number 70 from 1958. $50 in store, $35 if you claim it here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Superboy wears glasses? Yikes.
He looks exactly like Clark Kent.
He does. Who would have... Hey, Garrett's here. No, I don't think I have any Neil Adams Batmans. We'll double check on that. I don't think we went back that far, and we would have pulled them from this collection, any key issues like that from the Batman collection. But you know, in the fullness of time, other books become keys as when you take so long to work this. We should make a video of how stuffed our warehouse is right now. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Next up.
Devil Dinosaur.
All right, Devil Dinosaur number 7 from 1978. All right, look at that Devil Dinosaur kicking the snot out of something. Is that Chaka from Land of the Lost?
That is Moonboy.
Well, that's Moonboy on the Devil Dinosaur, but who's he kicking? It looks like...
The Demon Tree. Prisoners of the Demon Tree, so he's kicking the Demon Tree.
Oh, I thought it... Oh, that's the Demon Tree? Well, that looks like a plexiglass to me. $12 in store, $9 for this. Really, look at the blues on that. $9 for Devil Dinosaur number 7. Next up.
Giant Superman.
All right. Giant Superman 217. It's a solid BG minus. I mean, it presents solidly, but it's the spine. It's hard to keep these square bound ones in nice shape. But this has some great reprints of some classic stuff. Metallo, Supergirl, looks like. No, I don't see Supergirl in there. First Brainiac, Lori Lamaris, and whoever that Superwoman is there.
It's got to be Lois. Don't they all beat each other?
Oh, yeah, it probably is Lois. Yeah, you're...
The other LL?
Yeah, yeah. We got T-shirts.
So he can carve the initials once.
Yeah, that's
they
right.
all think it's them.
Oh, that's
That is super dickery.
that is some super dickery right there. $15 in store, $7 for Superman 217 if you claim it here. Uganza Misahaza. From the Land of the Lost. I never missed that show on Saturday morning. Oh, it was awesome. I was a little frustrated by the fact that every time they went in there to mess with the crystals, they never could figure it out. Come on, somebody keep track of this stuff. Next up.
X Factor 44.
Yeah, we're going to be lost here forever. X Factor number 46 with the Archangel coming at you. If you need this for your collection, here we go. Slide a nice VF copy into your collection. Is that 44?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I wrote 46 on there, didn't I?
Yeah. Yes, you did.
It is 44 though?
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever copy this is, it's $6.
I mean, I can take it out of the bag and write 46 on it,
Okay.
just to make it all
All right.
proper, yeah.
Oh, Garrett's slowly catching up to the show, I can see. Next up.
Next up, Hulk Smash.
Oh, yeah. Some McFarlane Hulks. Let's do this thing. From 1988, a nice VF copy of this. I don't even know what he's breaking free of. Some battleship
Smash
chains.
Robot.
Oh, it's a robot?
Robot
Okay.
or suit of armor, I can't remember.
One, okay. From $18 in store, $13 if you claim it here. McFarlane Hulks, Gray Hulk. Next up.
Fantastic Four 33 with the Submariner.
And first appearance of a Tuma.
It's not a Duma.
It's not a Tuma. From 1964. This is a conditional offering. It presents VG Plus, but at some point, someone cut a little tiny square out of the letters page where I guess it was how they answered this letter. Maybe it was the person who sent in the letter. Maybe it was their answer, and they cut it out. It doesn't affect the story, but man, for a really nice, swell book like this, it's heartbreaking, but it just makes it more affordable if you need a really cheap one for your collection. Issue 33 with the conditional VG Plus. That means that it has something you can't, a defect that you can't see, obviously, when you're just looking at the book like this. $25 in store, $20 if you claim it here. Yeah, it was. Next up. Yes, you're right, Larry. It is better to have Archangel on the cover than Cyclops. 100%.
X Factor 45. You wrote the right number on the sticky.
Okay, issue 45, another VF copy with some deep reds. This is a nice little collection we're going to be doling out. $6 for X Factor to start putting your collection together. Next up.
Last 3 books of the night.
What? No way.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Turn
Oh,
it through.
well, there we go. Here we go. The second appearance of Beta Ray Bill. What did you kill? Beta Ray Bill. Issue 338 from 1983. A really nice, sharp newsstand VF. I don't know. Were they all new? Yeah. They weren't all newsstands. VF copy of this, $25 or $20 if you claim it here. Look how nice and white. Usually these are brown whenever we get them. Nice. Next up.
Tempest Fugit, the entire series by Ken Stacy.
Some kind of time travel situation, I'm going to guess. Tempest Fugitive, Time Fugitive? Yeah. All right. How many issues is that?
4.
All 4 issues will be $12 in store, $8 if you claim here. All prestige format. Next up.
Tales of Suspense. The Captain America falling, going, what the hell am I falling for?
Right. Where does he fallen from, and why are these guys with just regular guns shooting at Captain America?
That's rude.
Very rude. From 1967, this nice solid VG copy will be $10 in store or $7 if you claim it here. All right, we need more Cyclops-centric stories. Fair enough. We'll make that happen. Didn't we have one earlier? Yeah, I think we did. All right, I'll put some X-Men. I'll go deeper on X-Men on the next show. Lord knows we have a million of them. All right, there we go. That's all of it?
That's it.
That's the show for tonight. We actually had Lightning Swag and regular show. All right, don't forget to come out to see us in the stores. Oh, I wanted to show you something. When we were working that Avengers show, there was a really cool ad for Star Wars from 1979. I appealed to Chris's inner 12-year-old, and he got, I had that. Never saw that, and I had that. So look at that. Isn't that cool? I was just a tad too old to have these toys. So man, I missed out.
Was it all the stuff?
Yeah, from 1979.
That was like the G.I. Joe commercial where it shows all their accoutrements.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
So pretty awesome. I just thought you would enjoy seeing that 2-page spread of all the cool stuff you could buy from Star Wars. So this is an ad was from 1979, I guess. So they're just about to.
3 years after they launched the initial toy run.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. We hope that you guys come and see us in the stores. I think I'll be in the store on Sunday in Mockingbird. Otherwise, Chris will be in the stores. I'll be in the stores. And I guess watch out for those pop-up shows. As we put together stuff for pop-up shows, we just jump on. So hopefully you have the notifications clicked. And, hang on. Notifications clicked. Hey, everyone. I forgot to turn on the Keith cam again. And Alan didn't remind me. Kenner was a magic company back in the day. So if you get a chance, come by and see us in the stores because they get very lonely without seeing you. For Keith's Comics, I am Keith. Chris has been here.
Hey.
Cindy was over there watching funny dog videos.
That's right. They're pretty funny.
Hopefully you'll get a chance to come see us. If you don't, I'll see you next time. All right, we got some. If they want to see one more book, hang on just a second here. Yeah, let's go. One more book. Let's go.
3 more books.
What?
Showcase presents Power Girl.
97, 98, and 99. These are really nice copies. Fine plus. Oh my gosh, what's going on there? Joe Staten has did some solid artwork on these. Issues 97, 98, 99, fine plus. 1978, $40 in store. 33. Why did I pick 33? I have no idea. $33.
Is it 33.5?
I got nothing. All right, there we go. Another one in the books. Thanks a lot, everyone. And if you're watching in the future, we really appreciate that. And you can still claim stuff up to 35 hours before the books are not generally here after 35 hours or Saturday night. They'll go out to the. Oh, we missed 2 books. We missed 2 books. I'm looking at the shelf. Hang on. Don't know nobody move.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were talking.
They weren't swag.
Okay. That was way off to the side. I didn't know.
All right, here we go. These 2 books that we missed. This is double. And yes, there will be a variant show. After we shut this show down, we'll clean up and there will be a variant show.
If we're done early, we'll probably start it a little early.
Here's the first one. CGC. Is it CGC or is it CBCS?
CGC. Both of them.
CGC. Killing Joke. First print. What's the grade on that?
9.6.
9.6. Nice. $125 flat. This is going out to the stores this weekend. If no one claims it here, you're just getting first shot at it. 9.6. What's the other book?
Batman 497.
Oh, Batman 497. This is CGC also? And grade?
9.8.
9.8. Oh my gosh. $75. This is the issue that Batman got his back broken. Oh my gosh. $75 for this 9.8. Yeah, he does. He gets better. And there we go. There, truly the end of the show. Thanks everyone for coming by. We'll see you in about 10 minutes after we clean up and get ready for the second show. For Keith's Comics, I am Keith, and I'll see you next time.